Hello there, my Palworld peeps. Brother Glanson here with a quick video on Palworld. Funny enough, that's why you clicked onto the video. That's what we're going to be talking about. Yes. So everyone knows this place. This is where you spawn, come in, and then you start the world we know as Palworld. There's a great big mountain, and you can even see the tower at the top there. Cute, right? So I'm going to give you my top tips where you very first start out. Now, you probably notice there's a base on the left hand side there. We'll probably visit that in a little bit, but let's start off. As soon as you spawn, you ain't got a thing to your name. My top tip is do not build your main base where you start from. Because I ran out of room. You've got multiple options on here. I haven't played this in a very long time, so I might be a bit hazy on the old controllers. I remember how to do that. Yeah. So this is my base. As you can see, I ran out of space, so instead of building outwards, I built up. Pretty cool, right? So the first thing I want to talk about, ironically, first thing we come to, is breeding. As soon as you can, start breeding. Because what you want to do, you want to level up your characters. Now, let me see. Oh no, that's the wrong button. There we go. Right. So I have to go to my party. Okay. That's not a good example. Do I have a good example? Ah, there we go. That's probably a better example. So as you can see, this very rare PAL, might I add, has 2 stars. Now this is because I kept breeding them. And then you use this machine here. Oh, back there. This machine right here to combine your powers, and it makes them even stronger. So any powers you don't want, don't just sell or get rid of, you can combine them. That's very useful. Also, we've got our egg hatching machine over here. And I know some people prefer to have like the same powers doing the same sort of work, but I like to have the majority of mine. Let's go. Yeah. So we've got all sorts going on. This is my second point I want to talk about, is the dungeons. Now, to unlock the dungeons, what you're going to need to do is, if I can remember how to put the map up, I should have really thought about this before I actually came on. Oh, M for map, there we go. Right, so, yeah. So we've got these like bosses, and so you defeat them the first time, which is cool. Then you've got to complete all the bosses, and the main boss for this is over here. So once you beat this guy, you get to redo all the bosses on like a harder mode, and you unlock the dungeon. So if you go next wave. So these are my resources that they've collected for me. It's like passive income. It's so useful. I can't stress enough how useful this is. So we open that. So every time you fight a boss, you unlock it. Unlock each one. As you can see, offers different materials to help you along your way. And then when you get to the big bosses, as you can see, I've not unlocked these ones on this one yet. So I didn't find any of that really necessary. Maybe the ore. Oh, that's new. Okay, so I might have to go unlock those now. But then you've got stuff like this. So people that have played Palworld before know that some of these are really important to have. And you've got the slabs for the raids and stuff. Yeah, so very important. I highly recommend them. Let's have a look. So crude oil, must. Very, very useful. Sort of in-game material. As well as other things you probably saw there. Cute, right? Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is the oil rigs. Now, fairly early on in the game, you get to see this one. This one does still generate oil, so I recommend going into this one because it's very useful. Okay, they've unlocked some more spawn points, which are pretty cool. As you can see, I've opened quite a lot on that. There's something else there. There's something new there. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yeah, so you've got 3 oil rigs to mine legitimately. So you've got the easiest one, then you've got this one, which I tend to farm quite a lot. And then you've got this one over here. This is where the helicopter spawns. If you're looking to do those achievements, that's what that one is. This island, as far as I'm aware, obviously I can see bits of the island that are just creeping through now. For the new update, which I'm going to explore at some point, this island is the hardest island. As you can see, there's more spawn points now, which is pretty cool. Love that. For me, so I've got several bases, as you can see, around the map. For me, the best place to build, maybe not straight away, but I highly recommend, is this little island over here. It's got 2 crude pools, I guess you want to call them, for the crude oil when you're pumping it out of the ground. This is the best area to have it. There's hardly anything on this island. A couple of powers, but they're not difficult. You can deal with them easy. And it's got its own little spawn point there as well. So I highly recommend building on this one. At least one base on this one. Okay, let's see. I've been on here so long. So long. Let's have a look. So, okay. Love that fast travel. It's got to be done. Okay. Just cut the this thing. That's kind of weird. Okay. That was weird. I'm going to have to check my other bases. That was a bit strange. So this, I'll show you. This big base, my farm base. Now, highly recommend getting a farm base. Just a couple of powers, but ones you don't really need, but are good at farming. Got some watering powers there as well. And the reason for it, if I can press the right button, is these berries. So the berries you can sell. You can sell for money, and then it will help you throughout. So as soon as you spawn in, back to where I was. So around about here is quite a lot of berries. So as soon as you spawn in, pick those up. They're going to be very useful. So as soon as you get your base down, no matter where you build, put your farm down. Get 1 or 2 waters, and some that can plant and some that can grow, and just watch that money come in. It's very, very important. Oh yeah, this one can fly. such an idiot. Let's fly around. The first flying power that you're going to get, that's... okay. Yeah, I have to check that out at some point. Oh, look at the trailer. Oh, that's so cool. What's that doing? Oh god, I'm so curious. Right. Right, back to the video, sorry. Sorry, we got caught up in my little thing. The power that there's quite a few powers that you're going to want to, I would say Let's say Blaze Mutt. There we go. Blaze Mutt. Him. This guy here. You're gonna want. It's quite probably. It's one of the strongest, I would say. He's really good. This guy is also pretty good. Right there. The main guy that I use is this guy up here. I call him Neps for short. So Neps over here is probably one of the main guys that I use. He's really good at watering. You can ride him on sea when you unlock his little backpack. And you can do awesome jumps with it. And he's also tough, so that helps. That's my recommendation. What else we got? There's another tip for you. And also do these bosses. Like, some people avoid them, but do them. Then you catch them, you unlock them. Great. You know, it's another boss you got. What's that? Is that a new one? Oh god, I'm gonna get in a candy store. I'm so sorry. Okay. Second tip. Bad. Oh, it's going to keep doing his thing. Okay. Second tip is weapons. Now, best place for me personally for weapons is probably on this oil rig. Just show you this one. This one here. This is where I founded my my rare. What was it? I think it's almost legend. No, it's not. It's the one down from legendary. Guided missile launcher, which is super important in some of these big bosses, especially in like the harder fights. And I'll get into that in a second. Let's fly back home. I can remember where home is. This is so cool. I miss being on here. That's how that's acceptable. Let's go to the island and I'll show you my little setup. Is there any grinders out there that know how annoying it is to get crude? My word. It is hard. So we're going to bring on some new points here. But yeah, as you can see, one there. Just got the berries going to keep them fed, but also more money as well. Always have a berry farm. Every single base have a berry farm. Another one here. We've got a dungeon. And we've got another one here. So we've got 3 crude oil points, right? Just super important. Then we got our night workers working hard. These are really important. I'll show you where these will on the tech tree in a little bit. In fact, I'll do it now. So, to be honest with you, oh, there's more to unlock. Oh, that's sexy. Oh, that's sexy. Oh, so much more. Okay. So, obviously, like your workbenches and stuff like that, you can have one unlocked. As you can see, like, there's not a lot, unless you're into like cosmetics, there's not a lot that you actually need. Stone pit, super important. Let's have a look. So that really starts this ancient technology. Some of it you unlock. Why is it not? Some of it, oh, there you go. There's a power chamber. Super important for when you're breeding. Like chests and stuff like that, they're alright. Cooking pot, I guess. See it on there. Cement. Some of this stuff that you'll need is like the materials and stuff like that you'll need. Some of the saddles and all that just for fun, really. Like some of them, like fly and stuff, as you see in the breeding farm, important. Ring of Mercy can be important as well. I mean, extra storage for your pals, always helpful, right? Depends on how many you're catching. What else we do here? Oh, logging site comes to all. Your logging site. Yes. And like the quartz quarry. Some of this stuff you're going to have to unlock anyway, purely because it will tell you to, essentially. So, in order to upgrade your bases and stuff like that, you've got to upgrade these. Soft quarry, important, gunpowder, obs. Like the furniture set, you don't actually need that. That's new. Like the shotgun, some of the stuff as well, like this generator helps you with bases. So anything that you go to unlock, just really think about it because your points are precious. Trust me on that. I mean, as you can see, I've got lots of ancient points, but that's not the point. I mean, I've got 37 of these. You know what I mean? They're going to run out quick. So be very selective on what you want, especially when you first start out as well. Okay. Enough of that. Yeah, you want some of these bad boys. You also want that as well, because that helps. It technically does nothing other than help the electricals just generate more power. That's pretty much what it does. But you need it to power these. Because these take a lot of power. So you're just going to need, especially making them nocturnal as well. They'll just keep that power up. Otherwise you're falling asleep like that, dude. Okay. What else we got? I've got a couple of things. More farms. That's one of my breeding farms. Go here. I normally like to have at least one breeding farm at base. Doesn't allow you to have that many cows now. As you can see, breeding farm going on. Got your little farm pen, very important for cake, for breeding. So all this cake. Got to have eggs, got to have milk, and you've got to have milk. Oh, flour as well. Yeah. That from comes along. Grinds it up into flour, all the wheat and stuff like that you grow. So there you go. Have a tip. These poor guys. So these generate material. Once you sacrifice them, really the best word to use. They generate a metal, a precious metal, an in-game metal. And these guys, so let's call them what they are. They're whales. So the whales, these are everywhere. Nexus. So they're on this island here. Or you can get like the master version if you like. Or the boss version of them. One here. There's another one somewhere around here as well, I'm pretty sure. Memory serves me right there, yeah. Definitely one there. And there's some on the side as well. They're not that hard to defeat. They're probably level 55 if memory serves, because he's level 60. Okay. Cool. What's it saying? I'm not complete that one. Let's complete that one. They reset it. Oh, they might have. They might have reset it. Who cares? I'll still beat him. Okay. So, go to my other base real quick. If there's just pals laying on the floor, then I can need to come up. Oh, it screwed me over. Okay. Let's see the fast travel. Yep. shorts. Come on there. They're definitely really screwed me over. The shiny ones. I'm really lucky. Sometimes Swift as well. I've got my race powers. You can see a mix. I don't like all the same ones being at the base. I tried it and it's just not for me. I like to see variety in there. Base upgrades, let's go for that. So very important base upgrades, but also very annoying. So as you can see, build nature workbench. Okay, so they've put more in. So they've taken some powers out. Ah, that's why they're on the floor then. Okay, right, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with that. Yeah, I will give you a full base still. Let's go to this thing. So this is very important. So I would say probably kindling, definitely. For cooking food and ore and stuff like that, you're going to need that for like the high tier ore as well. It's just such a pain in the ass for that stuff. Yeah, so the higher you've got this, the better. Electricity, I would say as well. I mean, I've got raids turned off, and you can't. Oh, I don't know about now, but you can turn up. You used to be able to turn them off because they were just annoying. Get raided every 5 minutes. I'm like, can you not try to do stuff? Yeah, power important. Bunkering and mining. I mean, I did it anyway. Watering and planting. All of them. All of them are important. I don't really use medicine that much, if I'm completely honest with you, but I suppose if you're playing like a more challenging mode, then that's probably what you're going to want is the medicine. You got like stuff like this that makes planting a lot better. You've got like a wheat thing, wheat storage thing, makes it go faster. Okay. Keep working away, guys. Keep working away. So some of these are nocturnal naturally, but some of them are made nocturnal regardless. And the guy's nocturnal regardless. He is not. I don't think he was either. For those of you who played Palworld before, you probably never recognise him. I don't know if he's Ryu. I think that's his name. Okay, I've got tips. Let's go back on that. I mean, it's entirely up to you. So this is more of an option. Yeah. So when you first start out, obviously you're going to come down here. So you're going to come down here, see a load of powers and be like, oh, really excited. Yay, look at all these powers. I probably wouldn't bother with most of these, if I'm completely honest with you. They're alright, they're not bad by any means. They'll probably do for now. The guy that you're probably going to want. Yeah, that way. That's the first guy you're going to run into that flies. Don't get me wrong, he's not the fastest by any means. I like this way. Yeah, he's not the fastest by any means. He'll get you to where you've got to go. Probably those are rest breaks, but there'll be like collectibles and stuff like that you've got to get. You see one in the distance there, blowing it up a little bit. Some of these are like in crevices, and there'll be like one up here, for example, and then another one like around the side. It's just so much easier to get to them rather than using your grappling gun. It helps a lot. Nope. I don't think you can build on the water. I'm not really sure. So my girlfriend, who also plays this game, one of the very few games that we actually do play together, she she tried to build like over there. As you can see the remnants of it, she went right in the water, and it just wasn't the one. And as you can see by this base, another farm base to make a lot of cake. So we've got some breeding going on, as you can see. The option to put another one of those in. I don't think I will. I have a lot of crude. I think that thing goes, the one from the crude base. But I've probably shown you a dozen times. This one over here, it just generates so much crude I don't even need anymore. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty much all you need for a breed farm. This is very useful. You actually can chop and change their gender. You can change their abilities. I think it's only a certain amount you can get on there to change it to. Excuse me. So say if you want it more like a one more mining or something like that, or more attacking, that's how you would do it. There's some decent ones in there. I'm just showing you quick. Okay, let's go to. I think there's any of this base, but we'll see. There is, but not enough. Just waters off. All right. Okay, right. Sorry, back to the tip video. Okay, so we've done. Let's go to double check a little more. That one. Sure, we've done that one up there. Yes. Oh, this will bring me onto my next tip. That's kind of obvious. Just saying. Yep. I thought so. You try to screw me over. Okay, right. So as you can see, as before, again, just building walls around. Got a little breeding ground going. Got our little quarries going. And then we got this thing. So this, I think you get it quite early on, and this is why the when you do the boss fights and then you unlock the dungeons, this when you send your powers in, they can bring back slabs. And the slabs are full of this. As you can see, I could probably do one right now. Pop that in. I'd select my powers that I wanted to fight, and then we go and fight. You can either do it at your base, which I don't recommend because all this will be demolished. Like 100%, all of it will be demolished. Or you can fight in an arena. You can build a quick little base, some like provisions that you might need, but yeah, I recommend doing it in the raid base or in the raid event, if you like. There's another top tip for you. I'll use these markers as well. So there's like a dungeon entrance here. Looks like they've moved him. Why did they move him? Okay. There was a power that was located there. It's moved unless. Oh, it's probably one of the traders or something like that, just to remind myself. Yeah, I would leave markings like that, so I know that's for the. Oh, what are they called? They're like. They're meant to be like unbeatable. They're not. It's one that spawns over here as well. I can't remember what they're called. But basically, they're like meant to be really mean and stuff. But you can't catch them, which sucks. It just is what it is. Basically, my other top tip would be to do with the settings. Can I get on the settings from here? So some of this stuff will be useful, but basically there is. That's it for this. Okay. So when you first start up your world, there's going to be options on what you can do, depending on your playstyle. So whether you want to be like a hardcore grinder, probably die every single chance that you get, want to bleed through your eyes because you're grinding so much. That's probably an option still. There's an option where is if you're like a casual player, you just want to max out on powers as quickly as possible to go for those boss fights. I believe that's still an option as well. So it's entirely up to you how you play. You can generate, you can tell your world, if you like. So say if you're going hunting for the Soxier there. I hope I said his name right, but him. So say if you're hunting him, he's at night, by the way, just FYI if you do want him. If you see him, in my world at the moment, there would only be the one at a time. You can up it to where there's 3 of him at once. Now this is fine. You can do this. It's entirely up to you. Sometimes it makes it easier if you're catching certain ones or looking for a certain trait. Go for it. It's entirely up to you. It's how you want to play the game. Like I can give you these tips and other YouTubers and stuff like that can give you these tips. It's entirely up to you how you want to play. One of the most, I would say, important ones to get, just for sheer speed, just for having a good time, is this guy over here. I can't remember the level, so I'm just going to go check that. So just as a reminder, big mountain, right? Very big mountain. There's some, obviously you can see some safe points there. There is the boss up there. However, safe zone. Okay, got some traders there. We'll trade you, they're normally fire type pals and some materials as well. But we're going to go over here. Okay, so if I add it up 3 times, that's how it would look all the time. Just 3 pals. If they're in a group, sometimes there's like 10 of them. It's crazy. See where I am. I'm kind of curious, but I don't want to touch it at the same time. Oh, look. It's not a small one. That's pretty cool. It's really useful. I'm having that. Thank you very much. Where is he? Come on. Tell him to take him away. It's not broken. Yeah, it's normally on this bit, because normally I fight him on that rock. How bizarre, they moved him. Was that Luffy? These things are so much easier to. There's another tip for you to find at night. So get a fast pal and just go ham at night. It's so much easier to see. That's so strange. Have they moved it? Let me see if he's. I swear I saw it earlier. It's like there it is. So the Jet Dragon. I call him Jet. So Jet normally, or was, over this bit. Over here. I don't know whether he still spawns there, or if it's like they've changed it up. Because I'm not. He used to just spawn. He used to just like roam around here. And then the tactic was like like if you're low level, hide up on one of these, and then just like bombard him with whatever you got. That's fine though. It's cool. Maybe they just do it as like a fence because he was like sought after one. Yeah, highly recommended getting Jet because that guy goes. Do I have a Jet? I do. Okay, another top tip I've got for you. So bear in mind you start spawning here. So it's not that far away. It's a small set. I'll just zoom in for you. So go along, see the big fish on the left, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now this guy is a legend. Some of you YouTubing power videos, this will probably come up a lot. So you got a guy up there, you give you a mission. Very exciting, I know. This guy will trade pals. Let's have to see what he's got. Oh, nothing of interest really. This guy will give you bounties when you claim them. This guy. What a place to fucking music now. Okay, this guy. So obviously he'll give you some stuff. As far as I'm aware, this may have changed, but as far as I'm aware, he is the only one that sells electrical. This is huge, and as you can see, my berry business is flush. Sorry, my berry business is going very well. Yeah, electric organs so hard to farm if you don't know where to look. Flaming organ, this one. Oh yeah, this is the one. So you come in, you buy a load. Let's see how much is max. See that? Easy. That's a lot. That's too much. We don't need that. But also you can sell them as well. So, wheat, 600. There you go. Boom, done. I don't need it. I've got those. I don't think these get no, they don't go for anything. I don't think. $1. Some of the rarest items in the game. $1. Whatever that is. Gold. That's terrible. Yeah, there you go. A gigasphere, which isn't that great. Yes, electric organs. Only vendor, to my knowledge, that sells them is right there. Full settlement. So if you're coming from like the main bit, you probably go down there. You probably cut through. Probably climb up all these rocks and then get here. Or you can just go around. All the bosses on the way for you to beat. And I think, yeah, I think that's it for the video. Obviously, every single tower that you see unlock, you get a point for, and also another last struggle point, which is super good. Other than that, happy gaming, guys. I guess I've given you all my tips. I guess I could give you some more save points as like a little bonus. So, over in the desert, you've got the dune shelter, which is this bit here. Also for the traders and stuff like that. There's not one on that island. There's the fishing point. I think that's it. Memory serves. I think there's another one. But I digress. Yes. You get all the checkpoints. I might do another video on what I discover. Because obviously there is a lot going on now. I've got to like pretty much the end of the game. After a few hundred hours. And yeah, I was waiting for the drop, and it has dropped, and I'm very excited. I want to go see what this is. I want to go see the tree. I want to know what's going on here with all the smoke. Yeah, I might do another video, guys. If this video does well, I will do another video. So leave me a like and subscribe. Hopefully you've enjoyed me rambling on about this game. Oh, sorry, just one more. Just one more. I promise. Just one more top tip. The treasure maps, don't even bother. Just don't waste your time. You might get a good weapon out of it, but you're probably best farming the oil rig that spawns every 20 minutes. Just saying. Anyway, leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.